Hi and welcome to the lunging tutorial. So lunge is a great exercise again for developing lower body strength, and lunge is really important because it's really useful for a whole load of different sporting contexts. Okay, so whether you're a racket sport or if you're a field sport athlete, chances are you're probably going to be lunging in some way, shape or form at some point. So there are a few things in terms of the lunge that would really help you in terms of getting better results out of it. Okay, so a few things that I would regularly see when I watch people lunging is lack of control and poor joint alignment. Okay, and those two things are really going to hamper your the results that you're going to get out of this particular movement pattern. So I'll show you side on first. So the kind of things that I would see regularly with a lunge. Okay, so if I'm doing, let's go like a reverse lunge for example, what I normally would see with somebody doing a reverse lunge is a kind of lack of control, too quick, and also a collapsing of the hip here. They're the kind of things that I would definitely see with a reverse lunge, for example. If I go face on, so the kind of things that I might see when I'm face on is like a walk on the tightrope. So people might find that they off balance here because essentially they've put their lunging leg right behind their stance leg. The other thing that might happen as well is really poor alignment of this stance leg. So when they lunge back, not only are they on the tightrope, but this knee is now collapsing in relative to where that foot's pointing. Okay, and clearly that's going to have huge implications in terms of the stresses that we're putting on our knee over time, especially if I'm doing it at speed in a sporting context. So the things I would do in terms of a lunge, pretty simple really. So I'll go side on so you can see. So I would do, when I step back, I always stop first. Okay, so I would stop. And I want to feel in this position now, okay, that I'm fairly centered. So my weight's not here and it's not on my back foot either. I want to feel like I'm nice and tall. Now in this position now, I want to feel rock hard. So glute on my lunging leg, strong. Pull my tummy in, and now I'm going to bend this knee and drop down, maintaining that posture there. Okay, so nice and strong on my butt. So I'm going to step, stop, feel like I'm just pulling my tummy in. See how it tucks my pelvis under when I engage my tummy and my bum. So I'll do that again for you. So tummy and bum, gets my pelvis in that right position. Then I'm going to drop down and return back to the start position. Okay, so that's how I do it side on. In terms of from front on, so I want to feel like I'm lunging back but also out a little bit. So now I've got a really nice solid base of support there. If you notice, my front foot is pointing straight. If anything, it's just turned inwards a fraction. It's certainly not out. Okay, so nice and tall again, and then I'm just going to drop into it, maintaining that stiffness there, and then pushing back to my start position. Okay, so there we go. That's how you would lunge. So whether you're doing a reverse lunge or a forward lunge, the key skill to think about is number one, joint alignment, but number two, you know, where am I feeling this? Okay, so you want to feel it. This is a really big glute exercise, so I want to feel it in my glutes. So I've got to, if I just drop down really fast, I'm not engaging that. So I want to feel really tight and braced here and here. More control, you're going to feel it more. Okay, so have a go with that, guys, and hopefully that will improve your lunging technique.